In the quiet town of Ravenswood, nestled amidst the shadowy depths of an ancient forest, two friends, Sarah and Mark, embarked on a perilous journey. They returned to the land of their childhood, haunted by a chilling legend and driven by a desperate need to recover a long-lost family heirloom. The tale had been whispered through generations, spoken only in hushed tones by those brave enough to recount it. It spoke of a prophecy that bound the town to an unspeakable darkness. It was said that within the depths of the forest, a hidden artifact held the power to unleash unimaginable evil upon the world. Only those who bore the bloodline of the ancient guardians could lay claim to it. Sarah and Mark, ignorant of the true horrors that awaited them, arrived on a cold, moonlit night. The air hung heavy with an ominous stillness, as if the very trees whispered warnings to the trespassers. They stepped onto the land of their childhood, each footfall an echo of memories long buried. Their quest began innocently enough. They explored the dilapidated remains of their ancestral home, searching for clues left behind by their forefathers. The rooms were dust-laden and desolate, the remnants of a forgotten past. It was within the decaying study that they discovered an aged journal, its leather-bound cover crackling as they gingerly opened it. The journal, written by their great-grandfather, revealed fragments of the prophecy, detailing the significance of the artifact and the dire consequences of its misuse. Fear ignited within their hearts, but a stubborn determination pushed them forward, unwilling to succumb to the horror that encroached upon their path. Unbeknownst to them, the whispers of the prophecy had not gone unnoticed. In the heart of Ravenswood, a hidden cult thrived, dedicated to safeguarding the artifact and preventing its fall into the wrong hands. Led by a charismatic yet sinister figure known only as the High Priest, the cult worshipped ancient deities and sought to manipulate the very fabric of reality. As Sarah and Mark delved deeper into their search, their presence caught the attention of the cult. Shadows watched them from the corners, and whispers echoed through the night. The cult's followers, cloaked in darkness, observed their every move, anticipating their next step. They knew the power within the artifact could forever change the balance between light and dark, and they were determined to stop the friends from fulfilling the prophecy. Nightmarish visions plagued Sarah's dreams, and an inexplicable unease settled over Mark. They found themselves entangled in a web of fear and confusion as the boundaries of reality blurred. The forest itself seemed to come alive, its branches clawing at their sanity, while the eyes of unseen beings glimmered in the moonlight. The cult's grip tightened as the High Priest emerged from the shadows. Tall and commanding, his voice dripped with seduction and malice. He taunted the friends, revealing the depths of his knowledge and the horrors he had committed in the name of the ancient deities. His power was undeniable, and his presence paralyzed them with fear. "The artifact is not meant for you," the High Priest hissed, his eyes gleaming with malevolence. "Leave this place, or face a fate far worse than death." But Sarah and Mark's love for their family, their resilience, fueled a flicker of hope within them. They refused to abandon their heritage and surrender to the forces of darkness that threatened to consume them. With newfound determination, they fought against the suffocating fear and pressed forward. Their final confrontation with the High Priest took place in a forgotten clearing deep within the forest. The air was charged with tension as the moon cast an eerie glow upon the twisted trees. The High Priest stood before them, wielding dark magic, ready to annihilate those who dared to defy him. Sarah and Mark, their hearts pounding, refused to yield. They mustered every ounce of strength they possessed, chanting incantations passed down through generations. The ancient words resonated through the air, countering the high priest's wicked sorcery. The forest erupted in a furious tempest, wind and lightning lashing against the encroaching darkness. Sarah and Mark stood united, their bond unbreakable. In a burst of blinding light, the artifact materialized before them, drawn to the purity of their intentions. The high priest howled in rage and despair as the power he coveted slipped through his fingers. His cult, disoriented and disillusioned, crumbled in the face of their leader's defeat. The friends, exhausted but triumphant, knew that their ordeal had come to an end. They reclaimed the artifact, aware of the responsibility it carried. With their lives forever changed, they vowed to protect it from falling into the hands of evil. Ravenswood would no longer be a playground for the dark forces that dwelled within its steps. As Sarah and Mark left the forest, they glanced back one last time, their eyes lingering on the ancient trees and the memories they held. They knew that they had faced true horror, but they had emerged stronger. And as they stepped into the light, a glimmer of hope blossomed in their hearts, promising a future free from the clutches of darkness. Little did they know that the echoes of their battle would reverberate through time, forever etching their names in the annals of Ravenswood's haunted history